right, ladies, for vaginal dryness, what do I recommend, especially post-menopause? Well, now I do have to say, personally, I do get wet still, but I have to be really aroused to be wet. But often I'm dry and it hurts when I touch myself. So I have been really thinking about what are the things that I need to do to continue to be moist and wet. And I finally realized, just like my mouth gets dry, my nose gets dry, it's really dry in San Diego, my skin gets dry everywhere. Why am I so upset about my private area feeling dry? It also needs lotion, just like the rest of my body needs lotion. Now, this company I'm going to tell you about, they don't know I'm making this video. I get no money making off this video, but I wanted to share a product with you that I came across on an Instagram advertisement I decided to try. It wasn't cheap. It was over $100, I believe. I think maybe 140, I don't know. But I freaking love this product. It's called Rosebud Cream. And it goes inside, you just rub a little bit, you dab a little bit on the, you just take it out and then you dab it on the inside the outer folds of your private area. And also you can also put on your rectum if that is dry or something. And it has kind of the consistency of Vaseline. So unlike oil, I was using oil for a while. The oil absorbs very quickly, whereas this will stay on all day long. It has more like a Vaseline type of consistency. It smells really good, like roses. So that's a really good product to use on the outside. Now, if women are feeling dry inside, I'm going to recommend that you check your diet. You know, Ayurveda talks about the later part of life being the Vata time of life. Vata being dry, more dry. You may want to eat more oily foods, more avocados, some flaxseed oil, and you may want to just check your diet and make sure that you're eating a high frequency diet, high good energy diet, that you're exercising, that you're doing Kegels, and that you're getting enough rest and enough sleep. You know, a woman's health, according to Ayurveda, a woman's health, a woman's premenstrual time, like our menstrual cycle or estrogen, protects us from many imbalances. And then when the estrogen is lowered after menopause, these imbalances can come to the forefront, but they were always there. So if you're having a lot of dryness, you may want to check your imbalances and just look up Ayurveda online, Vata, Pitta, Dosha, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha doshas, and see that they're in balance. Now, I remember years ago, I was probably in my early 30s, I started having a lot of pain during intercourse. I went to an Ayurvedic doctor and he recommended that I insert in my vagina a mixture of honey and turmeric. Hey, I was willing to try anything. And I think I don't know if I used a turkey baster or if I put it on like a tampon. It was kind of messy. It is a little messy, you guys. And then I used a bunch of maxi pads so it wouldn't get all over my bed. And I did that for a couple of days. And you know, I never had painful intercourse ever again. There's something about the healing power of the turmeric and the honey. And if you're really dry, maybe that's something you could try. Or you could put some oil inside of your vagina. Some very natural oil just to lubricate the tissues. I want to say that I'm really against using any kind of douches. I do not think women need douches. I personally don't use any douches at all. I'm an escort for work, and men who go down on me tell me I smell good. They're always telling me, you smell so good, you taste so good. And I do, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I eat very clean. I eat really healthy, so maybe that's a factor too. Yeah, my heart really goes out to women who are really dry after menopause and who lost their interest in sex. And there are a lot of different things that can happen. I want to throw this out there too, that about a year ago, I lost my libido completely, and I was really worried because to me, being turned on and aroused naturally throughout the day, to me is a sign of health. Just my sexual appetite, my appetite for food, my appetite for adventure and exercise, and wanting to learn are all let me know that I'm in a healthy place. So when I lost my libido, I was really worried. It would be like someone losing their appetite or not wanting to get out of the bed in the morning or something. I'm like, what has happened? I had to tune into myself, and I realized that I had been allowing men in my appointments to touch me in a way that I didn't like. Now, they weren't purposely trying to hurt me, they were trying to please me. They actually were trying to please me, but they didn't know how because the other women they were with didn't teach them how, or maybe those women like to be touched differently. And I used to think that I should let myself be touched the way that the man is touching me. But ladies, men have no idea how to touch us because our bodies work in many ways opposite to a man's body. Opposite. We want things slower. We need more time to warm up. We don't like things to be so rough and so quick. And so it's imperative that we figure out what we like and communicate it to the man. When I wasn't doing that, what happened is that I was like, okay, I'm doing what the guy likes, but my body didn't like it. And so my body shut down and I lost my libido. So for those of you ladies who lost your libido and you think it's due to menopause, I'm just wondering, and I would like to learn from you, is it really menopause? Is it because you're dry? In which case, this is going to help you a lot, especially on the outside area. Is it because you don't like the way you're being touched, and maybe now that you're dry, it's even making it worse, but you never liked it that much to begin with? There's stuff you endured that you didn't really like, and now your body is finally saying, whoa, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to put up with this anymore. I don't know, I'm just guessing at things. Because I'm 59 years old, I still like intercourse, I still like sex, I still get wet. I don't use lube for intercourse. But I'm not as wet as I used to be, in my opinion. And I'm very curious and very interested in the women who, I understand that there are women who never liked sex. They were sexually abused in some way. They were either physically abused, emotionally abused, mentally abused, told sex was bad. It was some kind of sexual abuse. Okay? Telling a child that sex is bad is sexual abuse, in my opinion. But then there are also women who loved sex, and then after menopause, they didn't like it anymore. I don't know if it's because, like I said, they're dry and it hurts, or because, when they were not as dry, putting up with how the guy touched them was okay, and now it's not. I don't know. I'm just really curious. So I'm just giving you some tips to help you out. I really, really wish that we would do more sex research in this country so I would have the answers to these things. But again, if you're after menopause, please really feel into your body and find out what you really, really like and what touch feels good. And I'll tell you, even for me, before I start using this, even touching myself didn't feel good because I was dry. It just didn't feel good. So now with this, I'm good, I really, really love this product. So I really wanted to share it with you guys. It's Rose Balm. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can get this focused. There we go. Rosebud. And it's showing up backwards here. It's Rosebud on our Everyday Balm. And I'll put a link to this. I have to look this up where I bought this. I'll put a link in the description below. Again, I'm not making any money off this, okay? I'm just sharing this because I want to share something with you guys that will help you enjoy your bodies and your sexuality more. For you ladies. This is not for men. This is just for women. I don't think men get dry on their penises. I don't think men have that thing. It's just, this is a product for women. And thanks for watching my video.